Hello, how are you? Yeah, yes, hope you all are doing well. Again, I am with you with another lecture. So, this time it's not mathematics, there is a change in the subject. Today, I am going to teach you social studies. Yeah, okay, now I hope your first chapter is over. Today we will discuss about the second chapter. You can take your textbook, page number 8. Page number 8. The second chapter, Cultural Heritage of India. There were traditional handicraft and fine arts. So you can see the index. Two chapters of cultural heritage of India. The third chapter is traditional handicrafts and fine arts, and the third one is also cultural heritage of India, that is sculpture and architecture. Okay, so now today we will discuss about the cultural heritage of India, traditional handicraft and fine arts. Okay, as we know, India is very rich in its cultural heritage, and we have vast number of cultural activities, and there are a lot of different types of people living together, different community of people living together with their own specialized specific art and cultural activities. So that's why our country has become very rich in cultural heritage. Now, in this chapter, we are going to discuss certain important points that I have mentioned in the board here. Let us see what is that. Chapter 2, Cultural Heritage of India, Traditional Handicrafts and Fine Arts. Fine Arts. Now there will be an introductor. There is an introductory paragraph in there, followed by Art of Indian Artisans, then Art Clay Work, Art of Weaving, that means hand weaving, Art of Embroidery. Then we see the leather industry. This one is very important. Then another important one, diamond beads work and enamel work. Of course, for us it's very important because the epicenter of Indians diamond business, that is Surat, is now stage. Now, jari work. Then metal work, engraving, then wooden art, inlay work, acrylic work, painting, fine arts of India, music, fine arts of India. Two sections are there, music and the art of dance. The art of dance, different types of performance. Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Kathak dance, Manipuri dance. Now, another form is dramatic art. Then, what is Bhavari? The small paragraph for Bhavari. Then, folk dances of Gujarat, mainly tribal dances, Garba and Ras. Then other dances of, and the last section, other dances of Gujarat. So these all are the important points in this chapter. We shall start with the introduction. Category paragraph. India is a rich country of rich cultural heritage and includes materialistic genetical heritage. Materialistic and genetical heritage. And it is clear what is materiality. A child inherits physical and mental character from parents by birth is known as genetic inheritance. So that is clearly given. What is genetic inheritance and material heritage? Whereas house, land, estates like properties obtained from ancestors is called material heritage. So clearly it is given. Now we shall move the next paragraph. There are references of 64 arts in ancient literature. So these all are some important points. So the time is limited. So we cannot read all these chapters. So I have noted some points, important points that is also mentioned. Underline it. There are references of 64 arts in our ancient literature, and also now yoga is considered as a part of our cultural heritage, that you can see on the last day sentence, and consequently we know the 21st June is celebrated as the World Yoga Day. Then what about art of Indian artisans? The beauty of Indian cultural heritage is lying in the traditional art of its artisans. They have skillfully developed various lifestyle of people through their remarkable art and handicraft industry. Then art, clay work. We got many clay utensils of red color belongs to local Mohenjo-daro Harappa culture. Ancient time. Potter's wheel is considered to be the best device for clay work. You might have seen while moving around the Kumbharwas, these people are making pots. So there is a potter wheel, so used to make the pots. And India was very famous for producing baked utensils for baked clay as well as unbaked clay, terracotta. This is known by seeing remains of old and handmade utensils found in Nagarjuna Kunda in South India, and that's also another place in Mehsana district. Then art of weaving. The art of making long threads using small pieces of cotton from cotton balls and joining them together is called spinning. Page number 9, the first sentence. What is spinning? The art of making long threads using small pieces of cotton balls and joining them together is called art of spinning. The next point is hand weaving. Very popular particularly in Kutch region. Hand. Since ancient time, India is known as the textile and how to make this hand woven cloth. It's well known that the whole piece of cloth of a particular size, takka, of fine muslin of Dhaka. Now the next paragraph you can see, during the golden period of Solanki era, Gujarat has progressed its first field during the region of Siddharth Jayasingh. The Patala of Patan, the Patalas, we have the Gujarat also producing some world famous handicraft things, and that is one of these is Patala of Patan. Is this art of Patan is more than 850 years old. Now see, there are certain references are there. Padi pathole phate pan fite nahi. That is a special code for this Patala Patholas of Patan. The one who make the Patholas producing from the Patan district. So what is that? Padi pathole phate nahi pan fite nahi. That means the design laid down in Patola shall never fade even if the cloth may be torn. So that is the meaning. Now the next one is art of embroidery. The work of embroidery can be seen on the clothes of idols and statues which were found during the excavation. The art of embroidery was seen clothes, women, children, and particularly in Saurashtra region. And page number 10, leather industry. The skin of dead animals was used to produce various purposes in ancient India. The skin of dead animals. And what are the uses? making bags, and drum making, dholak, tabla, the musical instruments to make such a use this leathers. Then diamond industry. The Surat is very popular for diamond industry, particularly in Gujarat. India has a 7,517 km long coastline surrounding all three directions, east, west and south. And the world famous diamonds like Kohinoor and the Great Mughal were found from India only. So that is great thing. The world famous diamond like Kohinoor and Great Mughal were found in India only. Then India has leading country in jewellery since the time immemorial. India is the only country in the world where expertise can see enamel work. So we have a great heritage, great history for producing and making diamond work in the very beginning of the country. Then next one is Jari work. Jari work is in India since ancient time. Golden and silver threads were woven with the cloth and embroidery is done with the gold and silver threads to decorate the cloth. What is Jari work? Golden and silver threads are woven with the cloth and embroidery is done with the gold and silver threads. And Surat is a prominent place for a Jari work. In Gujarat, Surat is a prominent place for a Jari work. Knitting and embroidery of Jardoshi work have a unique beauty. Even artisans of Surat could make beautiful dresses like sari and furniture, garkhola, etc. bordered with the jari if needed. Then page number 11. Next one, metal work, engraving. Metal work is also very old form of art of India. Metal age began and developed after Stone Age. So the metal work is started after the Stone Age. And moreover, arms and ammunition were using for wars is made up of metals. Now another one is wooden art. Man, trees and forest closely associate with each other. So we are living in a society there, the surrounding there is full of trees and also the forest also part of our ecological system. Now the people make using these wooden pieces for making weapons, construction of buildings and idols, toys for children, wooden pillars, etc. So that is the use of particular thing, wooden art. The next one is inlay work. Inlay work is considered to be very ancient art of India. Indian kings, emperors, rulers, royal people that time used to wear ornaments as necklace, bracket, crown. And Bikaner of Rajasthan is more popular for inlay ornaments. That is one more question. Bikaner area of Rajasthan is more popular for inlay ornaments. Now, next point is akik work. Akik is a kind of precious stone. Yeah, remember that. A-K-I-K, akik work. What is that? It's a kind of precious stone, especially found in the valley of the rivers. And in Gujarat, various precious stones are available in big and small size at Ranpur and Surat. And in our states also, there are precious, this kind of stone found in Ranpur and Surat area. All these stones are sent to Kamba to mold into various beautiful ornaments with various designs. Now, moving to the next point, painting. Of all the arts, painting is the foremost one. And these all things we have discussed the many industries, art of clay work, art of weaving, art of embroidery, leather industry, diamond industry, jari work, metal work, wooden art, inlay art, acrylic work. And out of all these, painting is the most important one. All these, among these, painting is the foremost one. Painting is an art which can be expressed through lines and colors. Many of you are also good painters. I know. It's a gift of God. So, you yourself encourage, support yourself, and try to make more paintings. Bring out your talents. Bring out your hidden talents. The aim of this art is to express emotions by imitating the animate and inanimate objects nature through lines and colors. We have evidence of Indian art of painting from the remains of 5,000 years old Harappan culture. So the painting art is not new one. It's 5,000 years old. From the Harappan site, we have got many evidences. So it is the expression. This painting art is an expression of our imagination. So we can develop it. Agenda and Ellora are incomparable visuals such as painting, drawing and the sketch of swastik picture. Ganesha at the time of festivals, celebration is an old tradition of India. We used to draw sketches of swastik picture and Ganesha during the time of festivals. Rangoli making is also a very old tradition for some regions of India. In our school also we have Rangoli competition. So these all are why we are keeping this kind of competition to develop the hidden, what we call the hidden ability of a particular student. So that is what we are keeping these Rangoli competitions. Now moving to the next page. Page number 12, Fine Arts of India. Which are the fine arts? Singing, playing, dancing and performing roles of different characters is a unique feature of Indian culture. Entertainment with the moral education has been imparted since the ancient times through dramas based on the greatest pictures of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Fine arts In fine arts, the main thing is music. There are certain important points are in music. Indian music is unique in the world from the point of view of tune, rhythm and harmony. So it is different from the music of other countries of the world. The Indian music is different from other countries of the world. We have our own tradition, our own system. Music involves both singing and playing. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Tha, Ni are the 7 vowels of music. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Tha, Ni. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Tha, Ni. So these are the 7 vowels of music. Very important. Which are the 7 vowels of the music? Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Tha, Ni. Indian music can be divided mainly into 2 parts. One is classical music and folk music. This one is also very important. Indian music dividing into 2 sections. One is classical music and folk music. We have 5 main ragas in music. This one is also very important. One is Sri, number 2 Deepak, 3 Hindol, 4 Megh and 5th one Bhairavi. These are very important short questions. Which are the 5 main ragas? Which are the 5 main ragas in classical music? One is Sri, number 2 Deepak, number 3 Hindol, 4 Megh and 5th one is Bhairavi. It is believed that all these ragas naturally came out of the Panchmukh of Lord Shiva. In ancient India, many texts were written on music, out of which the introduction of three, Sangeet, Makrant and Sangeet Ratnagar and Sangeet Parijit are given below. So, now just below given there are certain important points, important books, music books. First one is Sangeet Makarand, a musical scholar, Narad, who had written Sangeet Makarand about 900 BC. So you should remember the author of this Sangeet Makarand, Narad. It describes 19 Veenas and 101 rhythm, which are very useful even today. The second book is Sangeet Ratnagar. What is that? The writer of this book was Pandit Sarangdev. He lived in Daulatbagh and he was very familiar with the South and North Indian music. And third one was Sangeet Parijit. Sangeet Parijit is a very important book on music. Pandit Aubale had written this in 1665. So these are the three important books. So please note all these books and these authors. Then moving to the next page, page number 13, Art of Dance. The word Nirtya has been derived from the original Sanskrit word Nrit. NRIT. Dance is one of the mediums of realizing beauty with the Tal and Laya, rhythm and harmony for the realization. Tal and Laya, dance. And there also the picture is given, the goddess of dance, Nataraj. Important point. Who is the goddess of dance? Nataraj. You can see the picture there. Then next dance, Bharatanatyam. The origin of Bharatanatyam is believed to be Tanjavur, a district in Tamil Nadu. So all these sections related with which stage, so that you should remember. Bharatanatyam is originated from Tanjavur district in Tamil Nadu, and there are two books, Natya Shastra and Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni. So who had written Natya Shastra? Bharat Muni, and Abhinav Darpan by Nandikeshwar. Underline this, Abhinav Darshan by Nandikeshwar. And original source of Bharatanatyam, apart from Gopi Krishna and Mrinalini Sarabhai, actors like Vaijayanti Mala, Hema Malini, etc. are considered the preservers of his literature. Then next one is Kuchipudi. And Kuchipudi is a famous dance from Andhra Pradesh. This style of dance created in the 15th century and is mostly based on the discussion of women's beauty. Then Kathakali. This style of dance is very famous in Kerala. The word Kathakali has been derived from the dramas based dances given Ramayana and Mahabharata. The crown they have put on the very artistic. One who is performing this Kathakali dance used to keep a crown. The character performed also dance with the facial expressions. Dancing with the facial expressions, Kathakali. And also, poet of Kerala Sri Vallathod, the founder the Kalamandal, Kathakali Kshetra, Kalamandalam, and earned a great fame in the nation and the whole world. The next one is Kathak dance. The line Kadan Kare so Kadan Karve is related to Kathak dance. The Kathak dance narrates the life events of incidents of Lord Krishna. It is observed that it is developed with the Sugar Bhakti of Vaishnava community. Now, turning to the next page, page number 14, Manipuri dance. The people of Manipur dance on every occasion and festival. This dance style is Shafi based on Ras Leela and Bal Leela of Sri Krishna. The plated green colored petticoat is known as Kumain, and the same time silk blouse and belt are put on around the waist. So underline that word Kumin. Then dramatic art. Presenting sanskar with entertainment is the unique feature of Indian dramatic art. Apart from this anger and funny pair of clowns, certain audience Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni is well known in the field of art. And also the name of Jaishankar Sundari is a foremost in the dramatic art of Gujarat. Besides Amrut Nayak, Bakulal Nayak, etc., the greater contribution, they have also given some greater contribution to the regional and other drama institutes of this field. Then Bhavai, what is this Bhavai? Script writers have said Bhavai is emotion oriented drama. Bhavai is an emotion oriented drama. It's a special dramatic art that started about 700 years ago. It's a dramatic performance. Then again page number 15, folk dances of Gujarat. There are varied dance forms belonging to the different communities of Gujarat. These dance forms are according to the traditions and customs. Among them, the tribal folk dances, Garba, many folk dances. Such art of dance can be seen at the time of festivals and marriage and fairs. You know, the Garba dances usually during the Navratri festival season. Now the tribal dance. The tribal dance of Gujarat is seen at the time of festivals, marriage, fairs, and to please the goddesses. Usually the tribals are performing their variety of dances, special dances for this tribal belt on the occasion of only on such special occasion, during the time of festivals, during the time of marriages, and some fairs, mela, and also to please the god and the goddesses. Then most of the dances are performed by forming a circle along with the various traditional music. The tribal dances are very specialized one. They used to dance in a special direction, round direction, and using instruments like drum, traditional manjira, thali, dholak, etc. The dance form known as different characters imitate different birds, creatures like peacock, squirrel, and sparrow. Dance like Malino Chalo, Takrayo Chalo are seen in them, whereas Tippani dance of laborers performed Bili and Poli communities. Dancers perform dance in group and set thick sticks which are joined with the small sticks stuck to the ground. Now, the next one is most popular in our community, Garba dance. Page number 15. The word Garba is derived from the word Garbdi. Earthen lamp is placed in a hold earthen pot. Dancers keep it on their head, move around in a circle. Garbas are performed during Navratri festival. In Hindu month, Asosud Ekam to Asosud Naumi, Asosud Ekam to Asosud Naumi, or somewhere up to Dasham or Sarat Punam in all part of Gujarat. Gujarati people perform, sing Garba and worship and pray Adya Shakti, goddess of power, Mother Jagadamba, Generally, it is performed on the open ground, encircling to the mandi kept in the center of the ground along with the strokes of hands and beats of drums. Gujarati poetry known as Garba and Garbi are chiefly associated with the Krishna Bhakti. Gujarati poet Dayaram wrote the poems in Gujarati, and which ladies sing the colorful emotional Garbi of Lord Krishna's love. So Garba is very popular. Then another one is Ras. Ras is a dance to performed in a circle along with the singing and dancing. That is Ras. There is a story that Lord Krishna shown Rasa Leela to the devotee, Bhakti, Narasimha Mehta. Rasa is mostly performed in Gujarat during the Navaratri season and Janmashtami festivals. Now, we can conclude with the last paragraph, the other performance of Gujarat. One is God Kundan dance. Second one is Damal dance of Siddhis. Third one is Merayo dance, Paddar dance and Kali and Mer dance. What is God Gundan dance? It is performed on the drum beats and tal and laya of music, trying to rope with a mandapa, pillar, tree and holding other end of the hand. Then they perform the dance in group holding the rope in one hand and dandiya in the other. They make creeper-like formation, going in one side and other coming outside. This is repeatedly done forming the circle. This way, make a open gundan, leplage. This style of dance is called a God Gundan dance. Second one is Damal dance of Siddhis. Siddhis presently reside in Jambur village, the center of Gir, originally belonged to Africa, perform this dance. And what they do? They dance with a high low pitch one, ho, 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 which echoes the whole forest. They dance in a group, imitating voice of animals and while dancing, making a different kinds of dance, ho, 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 and also making some sounds of animals and birds. So they reside in the Gir forest. The third one is Merayo dance, Paddar dance and a Kali and Mer dance. This type of dance is near the steppe of Banaskantha region. You can see this in the region of Banaskantha. Toran is woven with a tall grass reed. This dance is performed on the drum beats and sword tricks. This type of dance is called a Merayo dance. And in Surendranagar region, the people of Padar community dance with the Talalaya, Dandiya and Manjira. While dancing with the generate feels like a sea waves, like music, ship moving waves, dancing with the sea wave. And Kolis of Saurashtra performing Koli dance. The Koli Samaj, the people from the Koli Samaj, they perform residing Saurashtra area, Koli dance, holding Madras on head and here girdle, turban decorated with the embroidery and mirrors tied with the green colored embroidery belt. So these all are the different types of dance performance, particularly different parts of India and also in our state Gujarat. So dear students, we can conclude with this lecture with with no doubts we have a rich heritage from the ancient times. India has a rich heritage from the ancient times. So we can conclude here in this lecture. We have one more chapter about this cultural heritage, chapter 3 also, and we will discuss it with the next lecture. And before that, please complete the exercise just given below the textbook. So I have told you, we have the practice writing the question answers in the 9th standard, similar. Answer the following questions in detail. 4 questions are there. Write the answers following the question point wise. 4 questions are there. Answer the following in brief. 5 questions are there. And question number 4, there are filling the lines. MCQ optional questions are there. So please complete it and complete the note within 2-3 days and send it back. Okay. Now some are complaining about not having the textbook. So today I will do one thing. I will try to shoot these textbook pages that I will attach with this video. So you can watch these textbook pages on the last of this lecture. I will merge with this video, so you can watch. If somebody is not having the textbook, I will give a small video of these textbook pages. So if it is useful, to tell me it's useful. Otherwise, we can avoid it. Okay, then you can send me your suggestions personally. You can call me. You have my phone number. If you want to talk with me, if you want to tell me some suggestions or any doubts, any clarification, you can call me at any time. So that way you can make some difference. So keep learning. No need to make any tensions and worries. So certain important questions are there. So I have told you each and every question learn at least 4 or 5 sentences. That is only the trick. So you can answer at any time 5 to 6 sentences. For essays, you need to take memorize 2-3 paragraphs. Okay. So we will meet you in the next class with another chapter. Till then, bye bye.